count me on, you can take me off. Oh, we're live now.
Yeah. Sorry. All right. Hold on. Wait. Let me see. All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Bowls. We are coming live to you from a different network. So hopefully this works great. We do have our brother Marcus here today. I'm really, really excited about it. But before I bring him on, I want to first thank you guys so much for just tuning in. As y'all can see, I got my little tiara today. I was representing the queens for today. So yeah, that's my little thing that I did today. I would encourage you to wear your crowns too. Don't be ashamed. Don't feel like you're being doing too much because you're not. Um, so let me see. So let me see any announcements, guys. Don't forget. Remember. July 24th is our wellness seminar. So we will be having so much fun and getting informed about how to be healthy, how to eat healthy, how to be healthy mentally, how to be healthy physically, how to be healthy spiritually, and all of those wonderful ways. I can't see right now, so there we go. So yes, so you want to make sure that you guys get your tickets. They are being sold right now on StreamYard. It's also being we also have a Facebook live feed that we're going to be doing as well. So if you guys cannot get to the event in itself, if tickets are sold out, then you can also have the pleasure of watching it on Facebook Live as well. So I just wanted to put that out there. Y'all know that also May 7th, we're doing our Mother's Day giveaway. So please make sure you guys are, sending in your entries. I told you, send the entry into sboombos at gmail.com. Let me know what's going on and why you feel that your mother deserves a week's vacation. We're trying to give away some vacations here, okay, guys? What else? Any other announcements? Yeah, and we got our tea time coming up in May 15th. We just got a lot of things going on this for the summertime, so please stay posted. I want to thank a lot of vendors who reached out to me. I'm just totally blown away how many vendors have really like just contacted me to be a part of the seminar. So we're pretty much almost full to capacity. I think I have like maybe one or two spots available. So if you are vending, if you would like to vend, you can just hit me up, inbox me on Facebook, or my other information is there as well. So you can also do that as well. Okay. What else? I think that's it. And so yeah, so let's get into our topic. We have our brother Marcus here with us today. We're just gonna chat a little bit. This is really kind of like just a brother and sister conversation. We're just gonna talk a little bit, and I want him to talk about a lot of stuff that he's doing as well because I think it fits our topic today. So we're gonna go ahead and bring him in. All righty.
Hey,
Hey,
what's
brother
that?
Marcus! We finally did it. Look, we made it. We here
What's
now. We
happening?
is here.
Yeah, finally, I finally made
Man,
it. I finally made it.
right, because last week was some shenanigans. I don't even know what that
Yeah, it
was.
was last week was crazy. Last week was crazy.
We was trying. We really was. We was
We did
trying. But
try.
thank God we made it.
Yeah, we definitely made
We
it. So,
made it. We made it, sir. We made it, sir. So tonight's topic, on my show, we try to encourage, we try to empower, a lot of people. So tonight's topic, we're really pretty much talking about like what it is to have a better life. What does it mean? Why do we pick that? Why do we choose that? Why is it something that we aim for? And I kind of like did like a subtopic for clean waters and what does that mean to have clean waters. And the reason why I said that because with dirty water you can't see clear. You really can't see clear, and it's not something that is really uh something that you want to put yourself into, right? So it's
not
better for you to have a cleaner water, right? You don't want to be jumping in nobody's pool and it's dirty, right? So
like
you want
ass.
to you Yeah, right. And then
How-
you want to make sure that stuff's clean. You know, you want to be
Absolutely.
around clean environments and stuff, right? So I just want to ask you, what do you think why is it important for us to have or want to have a better life?
Wow. Well, I believe that we should be able to live the abundant life, and have living the abundant life or a happy life. Happiness is a choice, so we've got to choose to want to live, a good life. You know what I mean? There's a lot of us that can say, I had a bad, childhood. My father wasn't there, my mother wasn't there, I was an orphan or whatever it might be. But we all have choices, and I believe that when we make the right choices, especially for ourselves, things become better. But we've got to want to,
Right.
we've got to want to do better. We've got to want it, and
Yes,
I just
I
feel
agree.
it has that opportunity, but we got to make these choices.
But it says here that they usually say that the good life determines, good money, luxury, no worries and no problems. Is that true? Do you think that that's true?
Well, I'm gonna say this: money, fame, popularity, riches, all of those things really, it doesn't mean anything. What's really important is having a healthy, wealthy spiritual life. You know what I mean?
Come on.
I'm not concerned about riches and all of those things. You know what I mean? But I do believe that being wealthy in terms of your spiritual life and your health, that's most important. Instead of walking
Right.
around with the money to the ear, like, can I do it? Can we do it? I'm sure we can both do all that money ear stuff, but that's beside the point. We just want to live,
Yeah,
be.
I agree. I totally agree with that.
Hmm.
I was gonna say, because like you can have all the money in the world, and you can have all the luxury and even not even that many problems, but that doesn't mean that you're actually good. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? That
It's
doesn't mean that you don't suffer with things, because there are people right now that have beautiful families, they good careers, and they're depressed.
they're miserable.
They sad. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
um, it reminds me of this song, I think, by the Beatles, and Teddy Riley remade it. It's "Can't Buy Me Love." Can't buy me love. Money can't buy me love. You can buy a lot of things with money. I like what money can do, but it can't buy me happiness. Happiness, like I always say,
Right.
is a choice. You got to choose to be happy. You got to choose.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah, you got to choose to want to be healthy. You got to, we have choices in life. And if we choose
Yeah.
what is right, not because it is right, but choose to do what is right because it is a supernatural, spiritual, biblical mandate, then everything comes
Come on.
out to. So,
See, that's what I'm talking about. And that's the thing. Like, I think that people need to really understand the source. If they could understand the source of where they come from, who they are, then getting through life and things that come up, because you know how the Bible says the trials come to make you stronger.
oh, yeah,
And I think that if you're not strong within yourself, it will beat you up and tear you down.
right.
And it's like, what are you aiming for? What are you fighting for? What are you trying to overlook and to get over in your life? So my question is like, okay, do you just give in to the fight, or what is it that will make or should make a person want to fight for a better way of living?
Well, for me, I always remember this. The word of the Lord tells me, and I'm not trying to be all preachy and everything, but
No, you do your thing, boo.
God says, in His word, I will never leave you nor forsake you. And because
Yeah.
I know that I will never be alone, there's nothing that I can't do. With God with me, we're the majority. We're gonna win. So it doesn't matter, And I know that when we go through things, it's for testimonial purposes. You know, Everything that happens to us, the good, the bad, whatever it is, it's all for testimonial purposes. It's going to make us stronger. We have to have certain things that we have to go through. It gives us a level of maturity. So sometimes the things that we go through is really not for even us. It's for other people. So we can kind of say,
Right.
hey, man, I've been there, I've done that. I've got the book bag and the hat to match. I've done it already. You know what I mean? So,
Woo, yes. And that's the key in what you just said. So the key is to testify, right? You got to testify about, to some people who may be going through what you've gone through, and
Mhm.
don't know how to get out of where they are. And that's the thing. It's like, how can you choose something that you don't even know that is there for you to choose, right? So
Mhm.
it's up to us to really present those options. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know there's people who live in the hood, you know what I'm saying? And that's all they know is the hood. They don't know nothing else. They don't know a better way of living. They don't know a better, what it means to have a successful life. And it's like, this is it. This is all I know. And it's like, no, this is not all you know. And my heart goes out to people like that, because it's like, you know, it's a shame that we haven't presented another option or another way. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Like, why are we, especially as Black people, like, we need to make sure that we are trying our best to present another way or another thought, and that's where it starts at.
One of the things that I often say to people is we have to share our resources. I'm very big on sharing what I know or what I have, um, because life to me, it's not about me. It's not about the
Right.
guy on the radio making records. Life is about others. And once we get that,
Mm,
that we share our resources to help the next person so that they can help the next person, then we're making progress. And we don't have to, uh, think that the world revolves around us, because it doesn't. You know what I mean? So
right.
I'm going, saying, hey, share resources. If somebody's living a certain way, some people choose to want to stay where they're at. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? If I'm in the hood, I live in the hood, I'm gonna stay in the hood. This is what I know. I want to be a benefit to the hood. You know what I mean?
Right.
But then when you want to, do something different or do something that you feel is better for you, sometimes you got to deal with the repercussions of what people have to say. Oh, now you're too good to be around us or hang around us or whatever the case is. But the point of the matter is share your resources. Always be willing to help someone.
Right.
Realize that life is not about you or me. It's about all of us. So that's how I look at things, especially at this juncture in my life, you know?
That's really good. That's really good, because honestly, I think that, um, if if you get to the place where you're successful, it's always good to reach back, right? It's always good to reach back to someone else and pull them up to where you are, and that's that whole part of sharing. It's just like, okay, so, would you say that where you are, you're happy? Like, you're happy where you are right now
Yeah. I mean,
in your career, in your life?
yeah, of course. I mean, I made these choices. You know what I mean? And if I'm not happy, I'm going to get happy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah,
Oh, I like it.
yeah. Happiness is really a choice. No matter where you at, you find your space to make yourself happy. You create the world
Oh,
you
I
live in.
love that.
I mean, that's what I tell my daughter all the time. I tell all my kids, like, listen, you create the world you want to see. You create the world you want to live in. Like, I don't, you know, I don't have a lot. I know a lot of people, but I don't have people that I hang out with, my buddies, my homies, and this. I don't have all of that. I really just, because I know I don't want to take on everybody's situations, although I'm there to help.
Right.
But my peace of
Right.
mind means everything to me. You know,
Come on.
if somebody's got something going on, hey, I'll help you and things of that nature. But my happiness, my peace of mind, you know what I mean? Because if the mind don't
It's
work,
important. Yes.
if the mind ain't working, the body won't function. So I make sure I keep my intellectual acumen sharp, man. I ain't messing around.
That's what's up. And I'm telling you, just imagine if we were just like this, if that would be our mindset and our intentions. I mean, just imagine how great this world would be, to be honest with you. And it's like, I'm that's why I'm here doing this stuff now, because like it's so many people out there who don't know how to be encouraged or to be empowered or to know how to find a better life or better living. You know what I'm saying? And I think that it's important that we teach people how to be as good men, right? Good women and good children too. Like our children, because they watch us. They
Yeah,
watch how we live and how we talk, how we walk, and stuff like that. And if you got a parent at home who's depressed and sad, what are you teaching your children? Like,
yeah,
what kind of life are you trying to teach them to choose, right?
yeah. It's again, we have a lot of people that are watching us, especially whether it's your family members, your children, or whether you're in the spotlight, limelight, or what you're doing is awesome. Everybody's watching everything you're doing, and they're mimicking. Some people are mimicking your life, and not saying that our lives are better than anybody else, because everybody's got some things going on, but it's how
Right.
you handle those things that are going on, you know, how you handle them. And I think that's the biggest part. And for me, you got to stay prayed up no matter what. And you don't have to be perfect, but you got to keep pushing. You got to keep trying. And who I think about, who I believe is very successful, who is gone, but definitely not. And he was true to
Yeah.
him. DMX. People could say whatever they want, but he loved God. I'm sure,
Yeah.
God, why me? But he was authentic to himself, and he loved the Lord. But he just happened to know what he knew, and he came from where he came from, but he knew that he met God along the way, and God made him happy.
Right.
Even though despite of all his issues, and now he's he walked off to be with the Lord. So
Right. Yeah. I mean, and I totally agree with you. I don't care what nobody say either. Like, we keep it real on here. I'm just saying, so you already know. Like, I think that he loved the Lord. Like, he really, really did. In his last video that he posted on YouTube, it showed it. Like, he had this level of compassion
yeah,
that, he exuded from himself. And I think that he was just okay. Like, it was almost like, oh, I'm good. Like, I'm okay with this. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And it's all right with my soul, and that's how
absolutely,
we got to be. I think that it's so much depression. I know so many people that are depressed, so
hmm
many people that are living below their ideology of themselves, and it's just like I really wish that I could just be like the Lord could bless me to provide so much for so many people, because it's just a sad thing, and it's a sad time that we're living in, especially now with COVID here.
yeah,
It just makes matters worse. People has lost jobs, so it dealt with so much stuff, and
hmm
I think that the definition of life should not be in money, should not
right,
be in prestige or stuff, but it should be in your heart and who you are. Like you said, with God too. He's the creator of life. He's the
absolutely,
creator of life in life.
I,
So if you know that that's first, right?
hmm
um, Nothing should ever deter you from pressing forward and moving forward, And I'm so thankful for your life as well, because God got you doing some real good things, bruh.
and yeah, it got me out.
Yes,
He got me out here in these
yes.
streets.
I want you to talk about this. Talk about what you're doing.
Oh man,
Show
let's.
them this life that this good life out here.
Mm, mm. Well, I'll back up a little bit. I'm spitting. I'll back up a little bit. A couple years ago, I came out with a book. I'm not sure if y'all can see that. Elements of
There you
Inspiration.
go. Yeah.
I wrote this book a few years back, and that was one of my accomplishments, or one of the things I always wanted to do. My mother wanted to write books. When we were younger, she wanted books of poetry and things of that nature. And then I was able to do this, and this was kind of like to her a little bit. And I gave a little portions of my life in this book, and I dedicated of course this book to my mom and my children. And it's like a 30-day devotional, kind of like the Daily Bread, and it's just to encourage and inspire. So that's one of the things God allowed me to do. You might be able to get them on Amazon or something like that, or Amazon Books or something. Um, yeah. So this was one of the first things that I was able to do after being on the
Nice.
radio. Somebody told me some time ago, man, write a book, write a book, write a book, and do all this other stuff. And I started doing one thing at a time. And then I got into wanting to make records. I really wanted to make records. And my wife was like, listen, instead of talking about it, just do everything that you want to do. Just go out there and do it. So I got with somebody, and we worked on the first single that I did. It was called The Train. And
Nice.
I didn't sign a record contract or anything. I kind of did it myself, and it did pretty well. It was on the Billboard charts. It was
Nice.
recognized by the what do you call it? It was recognized by the Grammys for consideration, for the for all that kind of stuff. So that was a cool thing. Then I made a second record called Over, and that was also up for Grammy consideration too. But again, I just started loving what I did, and I have a new record out right now. And I just got an email that in Toronto, Canada, they're going to be playing my record. It's going to be in rotation in Toronto, Canada this weekend.
Nice.
And
Nice.
so the new record called God's Got It, it's been making some noise. A lot of stations have been playing it and showing me a lot of love on it. And so that's kind of like what I'm doing. I'm on Philly's Favor out here in Philadelphia, 100.7 FM. You can catch me every Saturday at 7 o'clock. I'm on at 7. So come check out the show, y'all. Come join your brother.
Yeah. So I want to know, what's the inspiration for The Train? Like, why you write that song? I want to know that. And all the rest of the other songs that you wrote.
I know. Well, the song Train, it was really about, and let me say this. I'm a gospel artist, not a gospel singer. There's a difference. I can hold a note, but that doesn't make me a singer, but I can sing.
Right.
So I'm a gospel artist, so I create art. And the song The Train came from, Pennypacker, based in Willingboro.
Okay.
When we came, my mother brought us from New York City. The first place that she brought us to was 62 Palfrey Lane in Willingboro, New Jersey. The house is on the corner, the first house on the block. And that's where it all started. She used to take us to a church called, what was the name of this? Well, the pastor's name was Reverend Baxter in Willingboro, New Jersey. And he had a church back then before Cathedral of Love became the big Cathedral of Love that it is in Willingboro. It was a small church to be inside of another church. And that's where the song really came from, The Train. And it was just talking about, I remember Pennypacker on a Sunday morning. My mama would wake us up and we would all be in church yawning. I never thought those days back then would ever change my life until I heard the preacher, and the preacher was Reverend Baxter. He said, it's going to be all right. And so I was kind of like, get up on this train, y'all. We about to do something good. We about to go on to glory. We about to be blessed by God. So I'm telling everybody, come on, get up on this train, because I heard the preacher say it's going to be all right. So, and I got saved in Willingboro. Like a lot of my life came from, South Jersey, Willingboro, Pennypacker, Buckingham, you know what I mean? And I just talked about what I knew. And I was so surprised that everybody picked up on the record and they really liked the record. And, of course, you got some people saying, oh, you're not a singer. You're not a great singer. I'm chilling.
Oh, you don't care about them people. We don't care about them people.
This is the other thing. I don't make music for people to criticize. I could care less. I make records because I enjoy telling my story. That's it. And if you want to hear my story, you can hear me rhythm talk it, since I'm not the greatest singer in America. You can hear me tell it to you. The second song, Over, was just talking about there's been times in my life where people didn't think that I would make it through. You always got some folks that that might not like you or hate on you or whatever the word is. I pay it no, never mind. But I thought I'd talk about it. No matter what you think about me, what you say, oh, I know what you did last summer type stuff.
Yeah, that's my song right there.
Yeah, Over, I'm like, God got me over. So no matter what goes on in your life, God will get you over. And so that was that's what that song Over was about. And third song, God's Got It, that was written by, some powerful writers in Philly, man, and I had to go to Philadelphia to get this record done. So these guys, they really hooked me.
Now, how many songs is on there?
It's weird. I only drop singles. And
you got so 3 singles.
I do one single a year. The other single that I don't really talk about much was one that I wrote and produced, and it's called Never Leave. And it's a very basic, simple song, but it was just saying, you will never leave me. You said you'll always be right there. And it just talks about I've been up and I've been down and I've gone through some things, but God, he'll never leave me. And so all of my songs, actually, they're all around the world right now, especially the latest song. That's all around the world. So you can, whatever you go, all social, digital, it's everywhere,
Now, did you ever think about putting all of them on one CD or one, in one? Because, we don't do CDs no more for some reason.
I know. I thought about it. I thought about it. I think the closest I'll
You
do.
too.
I think the closest I'll probably do is probably like a EP or something. You know.
EP. I was gonna say EP. Everybody do EPs.
Yeah, I'm just listen. I'm gonna be. I'm just having fun, like being able to
Yeah.
what I do. And the other thing is, I'm really trying to help other artists as well, because there's a lot of people that want to do, gospel music or make records, and I just want to show them how to do it. And I'm not trying to knock anybody, but sometimes you could be knocking on people's door. Oh, help me, help me! Let me get in, let me get on, let me get in, let me get on. I've been there, done that. So when artists come to me and they're serious, I give them the business, and I show them what I know. And you don't have to be down with a crew or a clique or do something to impress people or just be yourself.
Yeah.
Be yourself.
Right. Yeah, I like that. So, is there any other new music coming out, or do you have anything upcoming? Like, what else are you doing?
I got nothing going on. I got nothing. No. Well, I mean, like I said, I make one single a year. I don't know. I might do something else, because what's happening is the demand is getting ready to pick up, and so now it's like, man, I have a lot of songs. So now, people want to, they want to hear more of what I have to say. So I'll go ahead and I'll do more, because there's so many songs that I already have ready to go. It's just a matter of time of, going into the studio and making a record. And, I got I have a great distribution situation. So, I'm happy.
So, what would you say to somebody? I know that's right. Well, I'm trying to stay connected because of
I got
we
you.
done already talked about my music career.
I got you. Listen, just talk to me after all this is over. We'll talk.
We always chat. You my homie. So, like, the thing I want to ask is, what would you tell or say to someone who is in your position or wants to be in your position to kind of like get to jump starting that musical, train going, I guess, for lack of a better word.
Just be yourself. Like, I don't try to be nobody but me. Because the thing is, people know what's authentic and people know what's fake. So, but if you're yourself, like, I'll give this example. One thing I like about Biggie Smalls said, "I'm big and black, or I'm big and fat, and I'm ugly as ever." He stated the obvious, or what people's perception of him was, and he went with it, and everybody loved him. So you just be yourself, and everybody will love you. You don't, if you like me, you love me, that's fine. But if you don't, that's fine too. I mean, but just be yourself, and people will enjoy the things that you do, because it's real. So what I would tell everybody is, focus on what you do. Work on what it is that you want to do, your craft or whatever the case is, and make yourself available. Don't be afraid to post on social media. Some people are like, oh, you're posting too much. It's overkill, whatever. But you noticed it.
Mm-hmm.
Before I got on the radio, I used to be on another station. Before
the 103.9?
No. Before the praise and all of those things, I was on I was on an AM station, and I
WIMG.
Say that again.
Is it WIMG?
No, WIMG is 1300 in Trenton. Matter of fact, I was once on WIMG too, before very short, like 2 days. That was a long time ago. That was like 15 years ago. But there was another station that I was on, and I remember just being at different events, showing up, giving out free CDs, just being in people's faces. And people would see me everywhere like, yo, who is this guy? Who is this guy? And I would just show up at events, every gospel event, every church event I can come to, I would just pop up. And I would just, start shaking hands and meeting people. And I acted the part like I was somebody already, even though I am. But, I just made people like notice me. You know what I mean?
You are somebody.
Yeah, and I would just go to places and just make myself known. Like, hey, how you doing? I'm Brother Marcus. And, folks was like, who is this guy? Who is this guy? I'm like, yo, can I get on the mic? let me just say a couple of things from this radio station. They'd be like, who are you? But it worked. People started noticing me and wondering where this dude came from. But you just, if you're serious about what you do, you got to get out there, you got to grind, and don't pay nobody no never mind. Just do your thing. Just do your thing.
That's right. That's what's up.
Yeah.
So any books, any other endeavors you got going on?
Just doing my radio show and staying under the radar. I might not be making a lot of appearances because, the coronavirus, we're still praying for everybody with that.
Yeah.
But like I said, most of the stuff that you'll probably see is things that are happening as far as who's playing my record. And I'll probably have some information tonight about the station in Canada getting ready to play my record. Thank you, Canada.
Okay, that's what's up. That is what's up. Yes, because I get a lot of people from all over. Usually after my broadcast, I'm like 300, 400 people. I don't even know who these people are, but I'm just really, really proud of you that you're doing such great things, and you inspire me because, I've been my record has been sitting on the shelf for so long, you know what I'm saying? But I think I'm ready. Like, I'm ready a little bit.
Well, listen,
I want to get some ducks in order first, but I think I'm ready. I just, with coronavirus out here, I'll be like,
No, you know what? Just let me check it out, man, and I'll tell you all the particulars. Like if you're gonna do, make your single, of course I'll show you how to do copyrights, what to do, and whether it's ASCAP or BMI, whatever it is, and
nice.
It's a lot of
stuff.
Yeah,
I got 3 songs right now. I have 3 songs. Yes, I have 3 songs right now. I'm working on the last 2 to finish them. One is hopefully going to be mixed and mastered soon. I know I finished up 2, I think, but I have to add some more stuff to one of them. But I got 3 songs in the making right now that I'm working with my producer. So it's in the working, But I ain't nowhere where you at, because you out there and you doing the daggone thing. So
you got your back. I think the thing, artists got to work together. Like people got to stick together, and I think that's the key.
Absolutely.
Success comes when we stay
focused together.
Work together.
Yep.
So,
Yep. I like it. Absolutely.
Yeah. But I appreciate.
So anything else you want to say, or announcements you have?
No, I just want to say thank you for allowing me to be on your show. I truly appreciate it, and I'm gonna try to get you some of these. You like this record? I'm gonna try to get this record to you. And but thank you so much for allowing me to be here, and to everybody out there, thanks for tuning into the show. God bless you, and as I say on the radio, remember, God loves you, and so do I. Be blessed, stay blessed. You're blessed. God bless.
Amen. Yay! All right, sir. We love you.
Love you too.
And we'll see you. When does the show start? When is your show? Tell me real quick.
Every Saturday on 100.7 FM or 99.5 HD3. Every Saturday from 7 p.m. You could check me out on Philly's Favor.
All right. I heard that. Check it out. Check them out. Okay, guys? All right. Thank you, Brother Marcus.
Wait. Yolanda Adams.
Okay.
Show. I got you.
I know. I heard.
Yolanda Adams. We got Ty Tribbett, Jacqueline Carr. We have, who else do we have? We have Marvin Sapp. We have Gospel Goodies.
Okay.
Mont Sanders. We got Aaliyah. We have everybody. I might have missed a couple of people, but we're definitely making a lot of noise in Philadelphia. And also, we're coming to wait till this Corona stuff is died down. We're gonna take over and have a lot of fun for the Lord.
I know. I'm excited. I can't wait. I'm just happy to be a part of just a little link in the chain. I'm just I'm just
Listen, it's all good. I know you got more stuff you got to do for your show. Thank you.
Yes. No, we good. I'm good. Listen, I really do appreciate you being on here myself. You know what I'm saying? You didn't have to, but you did. And I really thank you. I know everybody who's watching is really appreciative. I know something that you said. You had a lot of good nuggets that you dropped. I'm just saying, so we definitely going to try to get you back on here again. Okay?
Yeah. When you do your record, that's when we're going to talk. We'll come.
All right. That's that. That's that. Yes, sir. All right. Love you, man. Talk to you later.
All right. God bless.
Bye. Let's see. There we go. Woo! Wasn't that great? That was so awesome. I love him. Oh man, and it's really good to be around good people that got their head on straight, that know what they're doing, that trying to be out here and inspire and encourage people. That's what it's all about. We wanna always encourage, empower, and strengthen. That's a whole part of my business and my company. It's the not just to be encouraged and empowered as a woman, but just as a people. Period. So I'm so thankful and honored that he was able to come and share with us. And I'm really hoping and praying that each and every one of you have a grave desire and a strong desire to always want to press towards a better place in your life. You know what I'm saying? Just like we said in the beginning, you don't ever want to put your body in a dirty water in the bathtub. So if you don't want to do that, then you should look at it from that perspective. You know what I'm saying? The cleaner it is, the clearer it is, and that's the better way to live. And I think that you should always press yourself towards the highest mark that you can. If God gave you life, he gave you strength, he gave you wisdom, he gave you a mouth. Pray and just have faith, believe that you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you, right? And there's nothing that you cannot not achieve. The sky is the limit. It will always be the limit. So even if you live in a hood or if you live in the ghetto or whatever this case may be, you can always pull yourself wherever you are. And like he said, you want to make sure that when you up there, you reach back too, okay? So don't forget that. You know what I'm saying? We all here together, and I'm here to push, to encourage, to empower, and I love you guys with all of my heart. So I want to see great things happen. And listen, I'm so happy that Brother Marcus was here to, talk to us and be with us. Listen, he'll be around again, of course, when he says when my song is done, whenever that's going to be. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for being here. Listen, don't forget July 24th. Please buy your tickets. The tickets are $25. You can purchase your tickets on Eventbrite. Okay? And if you don't want to come in a body, what you're going to miss is wonderful raffle, because we're raffling off a Michael Kors bag, y'all. And we got a lot of gifts that we're giving away. We're going to play some games. We got so many singers. And we got a poet. We got somebody that's going to be doing a self-defense class for like a minute or two. We got lunch we're going to be giving out. DJ. It's going to be so much fun. We have so much stuff that's going to be going on. And on top of the wealth of information, these two wonderful people are going to grace us, right? They're going to talk to us from a really, really great place because of COVID and how COVID has ruined most of our lives and our bodies, right? Not that it has did it, but we kind of caused ourselves to do it. But they're going to help us get out of this rut, this mental eating, excessive, non-exercising place, right? They're going to help us get out of that place. So if that's something that is important to you, your health is always should be important to you. So if that's something that's important to you, please come check me out July 24th, 2 to 6, be in the building. $25 is your ticket, okay? If you don't want to watch it, if you don't want to come in person, you can always watch it on Facebook. That also is a cost for $10. So, it is what it is at the end of the day. Also, don't forget to get your Mother's Day entries in. May 7th will be here like that. And next thing you know, it's going to be come and go. So I want to give away a week vacation, y'all. I want to give it away. I really do. I really, really do. I wouldn't be sitting on here saying this stuff if I didn't mean it. So please, 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 please submit your entries to sboonebos@gmail.com. Just write a paragraph or two about why you feel like your mother deserves a week's trip. And then one on May 7th, we're going to be announcing the winner and go from there, okay? I think that's all my announcements. Thank you to my B.O.W.S squad. Thank you to everybody who says yes, who comes on here. Thank you to the behind the scenes people who are working in my favor, and I don't even know it half the time. So yes, thank you so much. Thank you to StreamYard because we got a new platform. So your girl coming up. So I just want to thank everyone for listening, for watching. Thank you for those who may catch the recap. Listen, like and share. We are on YouTube. We are on Instagram. We are on. We also have our website, B.O.W.S.com. Please check us out on there. We're here, of course, on Facebook. Y'all, we're on all social media platforms. So listen, like and share whenever you can. I want to spread the word, spread the love. Listen, I know that some of these videos are definitely encouraging people. I get messages like no other, time in and time out, about how wonderful and how encouraged they were. People call me, leave messages on my phone, always telling me how, how inspired, encouraged they were. So I'm going to keep going, and we're going to keep doing this, and we're going to keep inspiring and encouraging. Listen, that's the whole mission and the point of this platform here. So this is a movement. We're here to empower women, right? B.O.W.S is where it's at. We're here. The beauty of a woman's strength is wonderful, and together we can do great things. So I'm just excited for your future, excited for your life, and I'm thankful that you are here to join me in this movement. Okay. So I'm done for tonight. It was a really great night. So hopefully see you guys next Wednesday. Next Wednesday, we are going to be talking about house, their house. What is a house? What is a home? How do you make a home a home? What is that? Da, 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 da. So these are things and topics that I thought of. So, okay, so next week, join us back here Wednesday. Hopefully, I'm going to try to get a special guest. If not, just only me and you. So bring your waters and your teas, and let's get to talking, all right? I love you guys, and I'm Lady B, and I wish y'all have a great, wonderful, prosperous night. Talk to you later. And don't forget to wear your crowns. Queens, all my queens out there, don't forget to put your crowns on. All right, love y'all. Talk to you later. Bye. Good night.